How do social interactions usually begin during workout sessions?
Well, that's a good question. You know, uh, normally you cannot put human beings together and you don't expect them to socialize. So just by coming and telling your partner good morning, everything starts from there. Now, sometimes you might come and you don't have the chance to say good morning, or you don't stand on the same, because people always have crushes. It can start with dressing, the perfume, the height, the body shape. One of those physical things can attract you. So when you come closer to the person, you start, hello, good morning. So there is a generic good morning and there are particular good morning. There is a kind of good morning that you just throw it, and whatever response that come out, you don't really care. But there is another one that if your response doesn't come, it bothers you. So it all starts from there, and that is how interaction starts. And you see, so it starts with a good morning. It starts with a physical touch. It starts with positioning, standing beside somebody.
So there are purposefully good mornings.
Of course, human beings are natural evaders. People want to come out of the usual. So taking the risks to be at the gym, don't imagine that it's only for the purpose of sweating or losing weight. No, people want to interact. People want to explore things that they cannot do with their partner, discussion that they cannot have. The society is getting too stressful. People are isolated. So moving out of their house is an opportunity for them to evade.
Okay. So would you say fitness environments make it easy or harder for people to express interest in someone?
Another good question there. I would say that it's an environment that cut the dizziness that you could have in church. You know, it's an environment that help you see people almost closer to what they could be. If you are fat, it's visible. If you are slim, it's visible. If you are weak, it's visible. If you are strong, it's equally visible. So, yeah, the environment itself, based on the non-verbal communication that is so loud in the environment, can be a conducive environment to flirt, to easily catch your crush. It is different from when you are in a school environment, in a nightclub, because the attire people wear to that environment does not really portray them somehow as you could desire. Sometimes equally, the effort that is required by everybody is not very visible in school environment, except you have to stay for some time. Sometimes people do cheat. It's hard to cheat in a gym environment.
Okay. You earlier said the non-verbal communications in that environment is so loud. So what sort of non-verbal signals do people commonly use to show friendly attractions?
It's very common with girls. They dress and expose part of their body. It could be the chest, it could be the legging. Every girl has an idea of the part of her body that is more attractive. So even it means to cut to destroy part of the clothes at that level just to expose it, they won't miss the chance. But I don't just want to think that girls are the only one who flirt. I think men also is an avenue for them, especially men that have big chest, big shoulder, uh, strong laps, good shoes, expensive sport attire, expensive perfume, expensive watch, a good hairstyle. I see that every day. Nobody really act as if that is what they are showing up. But the truth is that did you know that the first thing a woman notices on a man is his shoe, followed by his watch? So most men who rate understand that they should invest in their shoes and in their watch.
Okay, so indeed there are non-verbal communications that do take place in that environment.
And for girls, what men easily notice, of course, is their chest, their buttocks. So since it's difficult to bring artificial breast and buttocks, sometimes some girl does that. They still attach some artificial buttocks, glute busters, and chest and breast busters. So for weak men, they might not notice that at first glance, but the more difficult that is why women don't like gym, that exercises are too difficult. They want flimsy environment where they do like workout and it doesn't really expose them to get those added particles detached. But women equally investing in their fitness attire can be very attractive to men. Most men, especially men that are financially wealthy, will mostly go for lady who invest in their hairstyle, invest in their makeup, the fingernails, all those little matters, and men know actually who to go to when they see it.
Okay, so how can someone respectfully show interest in another person without making them uncomfortable in that environment?
Mm, another very good question. Once you understand that women are naturally attracted to good scents, good shoes, good watch, and maybe effort. I think that is where it starts. Unconsciously, do it. Do it before you catch interest, before you start developing interest in one or two person. But what most men do is they want to skip all these steps and just have the girl. Now, everybody must not have the money to buy the shoes or the watch, but start with the hairstyle. At least look neat. Trim your beards, shave nicely. You might not see complain you don't have money to buy perfume, but it's okay now. Put effort. Show effort in every little exercise. You such natural attitude cannot go on unnoticed.
So the goal is to put effort to catch someone's attention.
Seduction has to be a continuous process. Just like the clock never stops, seduction is supposed to be continuous. But now, what we obtain both for men and women is they pretend that they didn't come out for this, yet it clouds their mind. The truth is that they get offended as soon as some other person catches their crush, or spend more time with their crush. It means that somehow hidden in them there was that desire to spend more time with somebody that looked appealing. I always say, in order to avoid to be frustrated in an environment that is meant for socialization, better play your A game as soon as possible so that you get to attract what is intended for you, rather than pretend that you know you came here for something very serious and get jealous when other people are sharpening the iron.
Okay, coach, you seem to be more informed about the fitness environment. So, from your experience, how do people balance focusing on their fitness goals while they are still being socially engaged?
Of course, that is directly linked to what I just answered. Understanding that it's an environment that is highly seductive and that people come there because they are unsatisfied in their relationship, unsatisfied at home. They are looking for other means to communicate their human feelings. You know, when you are not in prison, you are out, and the best way to know you are really free is when you socialize. Because in prison, you cannot have the same freedom to socialize until you enter prison and come out. That is why you really learn how to benefit from being free. Being free actually means being with people, learning how to live with people. Now, reaching your fitness goal and reaching your heart, I'll put it like that, your heart desire, because whether married or not, whether single or not, we have desire when we meet people who are attractive, who smell good, who take care of themselves. In short, we are human beings, and that's our feeling. It goes normal. Focus first on why you came. Unfortunately, some people come to flirt, and investing more on flirting than workout will rather turn the girl off or will turn the man off. No man in a gym environment will be so attracted to a girl who is lazy, who comes late, close early, disrespect, and because when you start showing signs of this, it means that even your attire might not be properly neat all the time. Now, attitude as is a set of synchronies. It's difficult to be late, close early, disrespectful, and have attire that is clean 24, 7 on 7. No, it's not possible. Attitude affect other part of life. So I think investing on the right attitude will automatically set a pace for achieving your fitness goal. So it's automatic. If you do the right thing first, the other one will follow. Focus on your workouts. That's the primary reason why the gym exists. Then allow your way of being seduce and ravish the mind of people who are around.
That takes us to our next question. What are some common mistakes people make when they try to connect with others during workouts?
Desperacy. Desperacy is the highest form of turn off for both men and women. Nobody wants to connect with somebody who is desperate. Most people who are desperate also pretend that they don't like this kind of things. It starts with them. They dress poorly to sport. They smell poorly. They don't keep neat. They're lazy around. They don't complete their reps. They easily get offended. They don't greet. Man, these are turn off. When you're in an environment, whatever, how you look, which car you have parked, and you have but this attitude, man, you cannot attract. You cannot attract. You will instead repel people, for which I always advise everybody. Remember that we should be continuous seducers. We must seduce unapologetically. Yes, that is it. Just know that the moment people see you, they start defining who you are. We are human. We judge people with the look we carry on them. Even if we do not always report it on that note, but we are judging them just as we are looking them. And that justifies why some people cannot belong to a particular group. Sometimes they believe that people who are in that group do not match a certain level. Of course, we cannot send all our children in the same schools. Some schools are more selective than others, and so is different fitness school.
Okay, so humans have the judgmental mindset, and we as humans must be unapologetically
Seductive.
seductive.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can someone tell the difference between general friendliness and genuine romantic interest in this environment?
Now, they are progressive. Just as it can, meeting your crush and falling in love can be instant, but generally it's progressive. From a standpoint, you can meet somebody you have no interest in the person. It doesn't, especially for girls. You can meet a man who doesn't match any of your boxes. He's not tall. He's not fair. He has no muscle. He has a big stomach, and so on and so forth. But now, after week one, you discover this is the highest person that have care for you during reps. He check on you. How you doing? Are you catching up? How was workout today? He texts you. You see, after week one, you start saying, "Oh, this guy, there's something about him that is different." So you never tell what actually can ravish you and break your walls, your defensive walls to open your heart to somebody. It could be a girl just as it could be a man. So the physical attractiveness is here, but most of the time, I think the attitude of people towards you can be the fastest way to get to your heart.
Okay, the attitude of people towards you are always the fastest way towards your heart. So that brings us to the final question of the day. What advice would you give to someone who wants to build a genuine connection in fitness spaces while staying respectful and authentic?
Don't ignore seduction. Yes. Don't ignore seduction. Don't appear desperate. Yes. And to appear desperate, always know that people are thinking about attracting each other. Yes. Don't be the outlier that will pretend at the end of the day. You see, even if you people have a party and you have been pretending that you don't care about it, There's nobody that will be willing to dance with you. Yeah, because you always snub people. You say, I didn't come here for that. Okay, no problem. So be you. That's a prison life you have given to yourself. No one have said telling good morning to somebody or asking somebody how was workout today is going to stop you from achieving the dream for whatever dream you say you came here for. Friendliness is the best way to prepare your way if in case you fall in love with time. I told you in the beginning you can always claim big, bold, but a girl that gives you chocolate maybe 3 times a month, I don't think you'll just wipe that memory like that. It can sting and penetrate and start provoking you to act also. So man, you are never sure of how strong you are until uh, environment changes. So be wise, seduce before you fall in love. That takes us to the entrance, Leo, for this order. How did you find it?
It was very, very interesting and interactive. I bet I have learned a lot from our conversation today. Thank you
Un-
so much for your time.
Until next time, we shall be yours again. Bye bye.